IFP chairperson and KZN Premier Thami Ntuli says people should go out and vote during the upcoming local government elections. He also says it's important for citizens not to lose morale despite service delivery problems in areas such as uMzumbe. Newzroom Afrika's Silethiwe Ndlovu spoke to the Premier earlier.
I am joined now by the IFP chairperson and the KZN Premier Thami Ntuli. I'm going to bring him into the conversation now. Premier, thank you very much for your time. Maybe just to start off and speak to us about today's engagement. What's the aim behind it?
Well, the IFP is putting the system in place for local government elections. 2026 local government elections. We have started, we are practical, we're on the ground. Here, unfortunately, there is a by-election wherein the IFP must demonstrate its strength, in particular in this area, because in the south part of KwaZulu-Natal, IFP has been quite thin in terms of support. We once governed these municipalities. Now there is not even a single municipality that we are governing as the IFP, except this one, uMzumbe, where we co-govern with the ANC. And our intention now is to ensure that we use this as the base to prepare for the elections, to regain the ground in the south part of KwaZulu-Natal, so that people they entrust their hopes with the IFP for the future, in particular for 2026 local government elections. Yesterday, I had a meeting with leaders from all over this south part, from uMzwabantu, Mdoni, Reinkonyeni, and uMzumbe. Our discussions was about regaining the ground in the south for the IFP to be trusted by the people. But what is at the center is to analyze the state in which people find themselves in after voting for so many years, like the issues of service delivery, water provision, houses delivery, access roads, and the likes. Hence, the families that have visited have identified the need of the houses, of which they've indicated that they registered for the houses sometimes long ago, of which we'll be following up with human settlements so that they get those services.
And it seems as if there's also a loss of morale in terms of voting. The previous resident that you spoke to states that she's been voting since 1991. The other resident that you've now engaged with also states that she's been voting for quite some time. Maybe just speak to us about your concerns when you see a loss of morale because of inadequate service delivery.
Well, my main concern is the issue of service delivery. When you reach communities where they complain about water provision, when they complain about access roads, when they complain about basic services such as the housing, I think that are the things that as government we need to address. The issue of the morale will be secondary, because when people see services, then they will have their confidence over government. But what is good is that in the area, I do see houses that were built by government, except that for these families, they had a problem of access road, which we want to work together to ensure that they have access road with the municipalities, so that they will be able, in fact, to also receive houses. But we're encouraging people of KwaZulu-Natal to continue voting. Voting is a very important, or rather strategic move, because when you vote, you elect someone you know, someone you trust, someone who will listen to you. When someone has disappointed you, you don't say because someone disappointed you, don't vote, but you look for somebody else who will be able to address your needs, and you vote for that particular individual. That is why I'm encouraging people of KwaZulu-Natal who have decided not to vote. As you realize that IEC reports are indicating that the voter turnout during elections is declining. It's important that we encourage our citizens that they have not achieved, they have not realized what was aimed by enabling them to vote when they don't have satisfaction in terms of service delivery. Hence, it's important that they continue to vote, but when they vote for someone and they see that someone is not providing what they want, there are so many people who are in a position to do so, like the IFP were there to help the people.
KZN Premier, thank you very much for your time. That's the KZN Premier Thami Ntuli and the IFP chairperson speaking to us about the community engagement that they are engaging in today, but also speaking to us about the issues of service delivery that are being faced by many people around this area. We saw even ourselves as we were coming up days an issue when you are looking at the road infrastructure. A lot of people also talking about how they've been voting, but it seems as if there's no change. But you heard him there at the end stating that people should be continuing to vote. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Silethiwe Ndlovu in uMzumbe.